Hello, welcome back. This is episode 5. Off camera, I went in and I built my CurbNet rocket, my CurbNet satellite and rocket. Hopefully this will go in. I haven't tested it at all, so maybe we'll see a little bit of a failure here. We have plenty of playing around money, I suppose. So yeah, we'll just go in. This is, let's see if I can show you what's going on here. You'll see it when we go into outer space. So these are just 3 solid rocket boosters adjusted in thrust like I did before, and they're staged. So we're gonna do these 2 outside ones and then this one up top. Or when we get up top, this might be more than enough to actually get us out of the atmosphere. So I'm hoping that in here I have one of the Terrier engines and the 180-liter liquid fuel tanks. And so hopefully we'll have enough to actually go to orbit. One thing I'm concerned about is my electric charge. There's 410. There's 4 batteries in there, and we'll see if there's enough. I also have a monopropellant set up to give us a little extra delta V if we need it to achieve orbit. Alright, so I don't have any SAS controls, so this is going to be a little bit sloppy of a flight. But here we are. Let's get aligned back up. So I like to have about this angle, and when I'm launching I like to be in this view for as long as I can, at least until the atmosphere thins out. Alright, so we are going to ignite in 3, 2, lift off. Alright, so SAS control is going to make this a little difficult. I do have an SAS reaction wheel up with my Stay Pupnik satellite probe, but I have to be very diligent here and maintain my pitch manually, which adds a little bit of a challenge here. But once we get up to speed and get through the atmosphere, that won't be so much of an issue. One of the big issues right now is we just don't have any other control besides that SAS reaction wheel up at the top, and it doesn't really provide us with much torque. It's getting pretty difficult to maintain my easterly direction. Center core is now online. I mean, we're not doing too bad. We're not too low yet. Getting ready to decouple the outer cores. Up a lot. It reduces our drag and our sort of lift at the tail, so it's allowing me to be able to lift the nose of that SAS module a lot easier. And since I don't have those acting sort of like rudders behind me, I have a little bit more stability control as well. Alright, so I'm sure a lot of you veterans are just cringing at my angle of attack right now, but unfortunately it's the nature of the beast. I gotta try to make up for the early turn that I had earlier. Alright, we're going into the map view now. Alright. My apoapsis is not far enough ahead of me yet. I really gotta tilt up so I can start pushing that forward. But we're not looking too bad. We still have quite a bit of solid fuel left. Hopefully enough to get that apoapsis up to above 60 kilometers. That's my goal. I think I'm gonna achieve it. Whoa, easy. The atmosphere is thinning out, so now my controls are much more touchy. Alright, I'm gonna let myself start turning a little more horizontally here. I'm above 60. I'm approaching 70 kilometer apoapsis. Perfect. We'll let that keep climbing. We're looking good here. Alright, let us open up our shroud. Doesn't look like much. Decouple. Activate engine. Still don't have any SAS control. My electric charge is still looking pretty good. Alright, I gotta ignite this engine so I can have some vector control of the engine. And we are just going to continue our lateral velocity here, trying to push our orbit around. There we go. one way that you can reduce how touchy your gimbaling is by reducing this gimbal limit here. Make it so you can't turn quite as violently as hard. Alright. Looking pretty good. We got plenty of liquid fuel and oxidizer left, and I have plenty of monopropellant delta V left. I really don't care how this orbit turns out in the slightest right now. I'm just sort of going to achieve orbit, let the battery die out, and go from there. The main goal is just to achieve this milestone in our contract, and know that we have a rocket that is viable to actually get to orbit. We definitely have plenty of delta V left. We'll probably get to orbit without even using monopropellant, but I'm going to try to keep the apparatus from running too far away from me. There we go. Alright, we are definitely looking good. The 93-kilometer apparatus, the periapsis is going to kick out here in just a second. Alright, and there is orbit. Whoa. Alright, now another little trick if you want to try to assist yourself in maintaining here. You can reduce the wheel authority, and it won't be as hard of a turn or direction change every time you press the button. Alright, we're going to have this RCS just push us forward a little bit. See if we can escape the atmosphere on our RCS. See, the monopropellant, it's really an underutilized tool in this game. A lot of people don't use it that much, but I am just barely using any monopropellant per second, and look at how much change I've had in my apoapsis. I'm just going to use up this monopropellant, push this as far as we can, and call it an episode. We are successfully in orbit. Turning away from my prograde marker a little bit too much. But yeah, the monopropellant is such an underutilized tool here in this game. I really enjoy using monopropellant for almost everything. You can use monopropellant to go from a Kerbin orbit to the moon, and it's cheaper, and it just takes a little bit of time. You have to be patient, continue pressing, just hold down the H button so you can keep accelerating forward. And it's much better when you have an SAS control maintaining your trajectory and your pointing. Alright, so there we are. I'm going to see if I can last, and I'm just going to bring this down so we can crash back into Earth, or back into Kerbin. The electric charge is going to get sucked out a little bit here. I wonder if there's any science that I can send back. No, it doesn't look like it. CurbNet access, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we are now going to go to the retrograde marker and throttle forward and bring our periapsis in enough so that we will, try to keep space clean and crash back in. Alright guys, so we have achieved orbit and we are successfully sending our satellite back to Kerbin with plenty of delta V remaining. Honestly, I think I could have slingshotted this to the moon if I really wanted to. But, alright. It's a successful mission for us, wherever Kerbin is. I'm not really sure right now. There's the sun. There's Kerbin. Successful mission. We sent our KerbNet-1 satellite up into orbit, and it's going to meet its demise in about, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. Alright, thank you for watching episode 4, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we're going to start thinking about getting a cartwheel to space. Have a great day.